You know, I got to come to that curtain. I'm thinking, how, you know, knowing that the best entertainer ever is no longer molesting children, it's a very difficult thing for me to live up to. I thought it was a publicity stunt at first. You know, I thought, okay, maybe he just wants to redo Thriller, you know, like make it very real this time, just come out of the grave. Nobody would be expecting that, you know? I mean, it would generate a lot of publicity. It would have been brilliant, but when I heard the autopsy was yesterday, there's no coming back from the autopsy. There's no post-autopsy tour. That's pretty much... You know, I mean, he's been cut up a lot, but autopsy, that's really serious. There's no coming back from that. You know, my thoughts, I think everyone at a certain point when you're like, you know, taking in that someone that significant in the music world has died, you always go, hey, and Keith Richards is still alive. How does that happen? And Keith Richards, at a certain point, that just pops into view. Wait a second, Keith Richards is still alive. They should do an autopsy on Keith Richards just to find out why he's not dead. It would be like a reverse autopsy, you know? And he'd probably survive it. He'd be the first person to survive an autopsy. He'd just brush it off. Oh, another flesh wound, light up a cigarette, be on his way. And that is extra special. That is extra special. The coverage, are you watching the coverage? It's a little uncomfortable. All these people acting as if they have insight. You don't know. You don't know. Oh, he was kind of weird, kind of crazy, strange towards the end there, but he had so much talent, and then I don't know what happened. We don't know. It was a little, I was there. He talked. We don't know. I mean, it was the allegations. The allegations. No one wants to admit it. We know he had. We know he was. We know he needed the children, and we don't care. We wanted that music, and whatever it takes, give him some children. As a country, we should have just been it would have been very less hypocritical. We know he needs the children. Give him some children. Every once in a while, just toss him one. I mean, not the ones we like. There's a couple we don't like. You know, every once in a while, just identify those kids and make the sacrifice. Like sometimes you have a pet snake. You don't like feeding rats to the snake, but you got to do it if you want the snake. It actually would have helped. You know, kids are out of control. Imagine the kind of discipline you could have instilled if you told the kid, behave yourself or else you're going to the ranch. I mean, they would have straightened up right away. You're going to Neverland, that's right. No one ever comes back from Neverland the same way. Oh, it's fun for the first couple of days, a lot of rides, and then do your homework. I would do your homework if I were you. We'd have the world's most well-behaved kids. But we missed an opportunity. He was so good. He was so good. I mean, never took a dancing lesson. People all over the world, you know, imitating his dance. The singing. I mean, he took everything to the next level, and a couple things just a little too far. Like the next level would have been here, and a few of them he was like, so sad. When you think back, you know, A, B, C. Then you cut to the present, and you're like, oh. And Farrah got nothing. Farrah got nothing. No coverage whatsoever. Everybody was supposed to be on Larry King discussing Farrah. Larry King had to call everybody, can you say something about Michael? Otherwise, we got to bump you because tonight is all Michael coverage for the next week. All Michael, all Michael, 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 Michael. Michael, can you moonwalk? Otherwise, you cannot be honest. I gave up even trying to moonwalk. I cannot moonwalk. I wish I could. You see, that's the thing. No one else made anyone else want to dance that way. Everything else you could imitate. Everyone could twist. Everyone could do a little, but no one could moonwalk. Nobody. I never knew anyone who could actually nail it. I could moonwalk on the moon. I would pay billions of dollars to get there. Oh, God, I can't do it up here either. Imagine, just one day later, it would have been all Farrah. We'd still be talking about Farrah. Oh, she had the hair, she had the hair. There really wasn't that much. I mean, you would have had to stretch. She had incredible nipples, though. Big, huge nipples, that's what I remember. I don't know if it's appropriate to mention that about the deceased, but it's true. People talk about her hair and her smile, but it was really the nipples that got your attention. They just kind of poked through everything, no matter what she was wearing. They noticed them, you know? When you go back and see that poster, you'll go, he was right. I swear to God. They should actually bury her a few inches deeper because, you know, this... I'm just saying, these are the things they don't hear in the news that I would like to hear.